So when I said the cyber lab would be nearby, I lied. So we're going in this direction, obviously. 8 hours away to a detention centre. Getting another agent could be really good. There's loads of missions in this region. We also have the vault access card for this thing. And this is a cyber lab anyway. These are all 4 and 5 guarded. Somehow this is still 4 guarded on day 5. I guess we still are on day 5. After this we won't be though. Yeah, we'll be 1 hour into day 6. We are not actually going to spend any of this money going in, but we do need to rearrange some of these things because we're basically completely full. When we do get another agent, assuming it is another agent, then we'll have more inventory space. So I don't want to use this money upgrading strength. It will be more useful upgrading speed on the new agent, assuming we get one. Okay, in we go.
Detention Centre.
Transport being ready. Sending agents into meat space.
So this is K&O, 5 guarded. So we're expecting to see Omni soldiers, I think. So we can actually get up to this door, but it's not necessarily safe. I think we can probably put one person on each door, but our chances of this room being patrol 3 are fairly slim if there are 3 doors. So it may be advisable to just wait out a turn and see if anyone comes into this room. Of course, with potential harbingers and yeah, with potential harbingers, we don't know for sure that 1 turn of no patrols means there are no patrols. We do all have armor-piercing weapons. Taking guards out isn't the worst thing in the world. We get them before their armor goes up, and of course K&O guards have armor. But the issue is if it's an Omni soldier that walks through, then we can't guarantee actually taking out their armor. We do have this armor-piercing 3 gun, which should be enough to get anyone, but if we use a gun to shoot someone, then they go down the other side of the door, which is generally bad. I think it's not worth the risk. I think we just wait out the turn. Peek through this door. It's much less likely that someone gets through the door. So we go on to melee here. We've got a Vault Disruptor 2. Sorry, a Neural Disruptor 2. We have a Vault Disruptor, a Thermal Disruptor, so we should use that because that has 2 armor piercing rather than 1. We can get 2 armor piercing guards if they're elite security. This is 2 armor piercing, so we use that. And let's end the turn here. Hopefully we have no patrols. Yes, and we didn't even hear anyone walking around, so our chance of having a Harbinger enter the room this turn is basically 0. Okay, that's a gun. Can hit it with a hammer. Or just wait. That's another gun. And a Spec Ops. He must be stationary. So the Spec Ops guy is looking at the door. There's our exit. Nothing down there for us. So we have to get through one of these rooms, and this is a locked door. Let's try this door. If there's nothing else in here other than that locked door, then we can't get in here, and we must take the Spec Ops guard out, which is unfortunate. We'd prefer not to have to take guards out. This turret we have to take out, there's no option. And I'd prefer not to have a turret shooting people. Demon database could be really good. He is looking at the door. So one option we have is just to take him out by luring him through the door. We'll use a thermal disruptor because I don't think we use any power if he has no armor. It only takes him out for 1 turn. We get 1 power from that, and we can paralyze him twice. With 2 paralyzer 3s. So that should be worth doing. But I can't do it this turn because we've put Tony here. And when he opens the door, he would actually see Tony. I guess I can do it if I stand directly in front of the door, but that's also a risk. Because then, if I'm in front of the door, then as soon as he opens the door, he gets zapped. If I'm to the side of the door, then when he opens the door, sees Tony, goes onto Overwatch immediately, and doesn't actually come through the door. So I think we do it this way. It is worth taking this down now. Let's take this. I don't think we need this. I don't think it will help. But it only costs us 1 power to do. We can also ping him away, actually. That might be an option. That's probably a better option, isn't it? Let's ping him here. And then if he's facing this direction for the rest of the game, we don't need to bother him. That said, the patrols will change on level 1, and we don't want a Spec Ops going walkabout, so we do want to just take him out, I guess. Yeah, this is a sensible thing to do. We open the door.
Did you see that?
Take a peek, because there could be cameras. There aren't that many cameras on a K&O mission. We have to stand here. Let's equip our thermal disruptor. Go on to melee. End our turn peeking. We've got something potentially down here. We all need to get through this door this turn. We can actually use Tony to EMP this. But it only lasts 1 turn. We can EMP it with Derek, but that only lasts 2 turns. And we have to wait for it. So effectively we only get 1 turn. I think we're just going to probably Buster Chip this. But we'd like to know what the demon is. We probably take this first. Yeah, we'll Buster Chip to this. Then wait until this is hacked and then probably hack this unless it's validate. I'd actually prefer to have a turret shooting things than take a validate. Okay, and if I get us down to 3 power, we use the emergency reserve, so let's just Wisp now. It will be useful to have him Wisped, because he might wake up at some point anyway. He does have no armor, so we're expecting to use no power on the thermal disruptor. There's a pulse drone down here. Zap! Yeah, we did have to stand in front of the door here. And let's double paralyze this guy. Let's also steal. No security pass card, but that should be fine. If we get this door, then we might be okay. Without having to hack this, but we've got a door down here as well. This is, we want to use Buster Chip 2. And then we find out what this demon is next turn. Looks like we're safe in this room. I can move down to here and peek around the corner. We're probably safe with no one coming through these doors. I'm gonna go with guessing that there's no Omni Harbinger. We've got a Shopcat. That's nice. If I can swap out Hammer for something more useful. I might even be willing to get rid of Ping. Dynamo is, getting rid of Dynamo is even an option, depending on what what loadout we can get, but ping is a very good program, especially on this kind of level where mostly it's guards that we need to control rather than zap. Let's bring Tony in as well. We want to be peeking. That's a nanofab with a demon. I think we're okay like this. We didn't use the emergency reserve. Oh, because we got power from zapping, I understand. Let's take this then, and then we use the emergency reserve this turn. I haven't paralyzed this guy with Tony, so we'll do that next turn. Better to use... oh, no, I can do that this turn, can I? It's better to use the Olivia with the paralyzer because she has the torque injectors. Okay. Pulse drone here. We've got the guy walking up here. He's also Spec Ops. I don't like having 2 Spec Ops guards. This looks like a dead end. Okay, we've got something round here. That's a guard elevator, but otherwise nothing in there for us. It's always safer on K&O missions to peek before we open, just because there's a reasonably high chance that a guard could see the door and have such high armor that we can't deal with it. We might just hammer this camera. We've got a turret here as well. Let's parasite this. We can probably get away with not taking this pulse drone. Be nice to know what the Spec Ops is doing. Patrolling through that door. Okay. I guess we could wisp. We have 3 things to see. Let's get to this console. Might give us a chance to peek into this corner as well. Yeah, no camera. And then let's get out of the room. I should have wisped before, shouldn't I? Now I don't have my chance. Okay, I can do this. I move Tony up. Open the door with him. Peek. Move this guy over here. Peek. And now we have everyone visible, so we wisp. Echo. Reboots a captured device. Fine. Mostly what we've captured, or other than this gun, of course, and this one, which we don't care about at all. Mostly, it won't be cameras, it will be things like this database, this console, and so on, which we don't mind losing, because we've already got the benefit of using them. So actually hacking this now is a reasonably good idea. Okay, let's pass the turn there. I do want to keep this guy pinned. 9 turns isn't long enough to just leave him alone. Guard patrols changed. This is why Wisp was important. No camera, that's fine. Yeah, this pulse drone's going to come in here. Now I care. I can cloak here and get through this door, but I don't think it's worth it. Really, we want this camera to be ours. Let's do this while we've got the chance. I think I am going to hammer this camera. Let's take a peek. Or let's actually open this door. Just to safe. Okay. I can't safely do this unless we take this guy out. Which isn't the worst plan in the world, because he is Spec Ops. I think we go here, use the nanofab next turn, and then steal from him and have a look around the corner. We can leave this guy unpinned for one turn. But I need to do something about this drone. And I don't really want to zap him. Or EMP him. At least not immediately. We could use Tony to zap him next turn and then pin both at once. That's difficult to do, to pin both at once without continuously dragging this guard. If I can get them both KO'd on the same square without carrying them, then that's better, because it gives my agents more mobility. This becomes ours next turn, this becomes ours next turn, so that reboots something. It does matter what that is, I guess. Hopefully it's not this gun. Watchdog. Fine. Yeah, we're willing to eat this, especially if it's this gun that's being rebooted. That's a bit odd that this isn't shooting this guard, actually. That's interesting. Actually, will this gun shoot the pulse drone? I hope not. If it does, then the move order matters. If this guy is here, then he might actually hear the shots. In that case, to avoid this move order problem, I think we should ping this guy away. That does mean I don't get to steal him, though. You can't ping the pulse drone away. I'm gonna risk it. I think we hope the drone moves first. We need to move these guys out of the way. Let's see what Shopcat has to offer before that potentially gets rebooted. Data Blast. Could be good. Abacus is not good. I'm not sure if we want to actually swap anything for Data Blast. Hammer is a good complement to Parasite because it takes a lot of firewalls fast. If we get rid of it, then we don't really have a fast hack that uses... I think these are good opposites to each other, because this is slow and low power, this is fast and high power. I do want both of these because this is lots of power later, this is lots of power early. And Ping and Wisp are just too good. No, we're not going to get either of those. I don't think we're going to get either of them. I don't think so. We do need to get Tony out of the way here. That should do. Because this thing is blind. Okay, hopefully this drone moves before this Spec Ops guy. And I can peek here. So that's fine. Okay, drone moves first. Excellent. So the drone gets shots. Ah, the drone doesn't get shot immediately, does it? And the drone actually stops. So that gives me a chance to take this thing so it doesn't actually get shot. That's good. Which one gets rebooted? I want to know which one gets rebooted. The Shopcat, that's completely fine. Don't care. Bolt Disruptor 4. No. Cloaking Rig 2. Possibly. And Portable Server could be an alternative to Dynamo that would allow me to get Data Blast. Of course, we do have these that serve a similar purpose to Hammer, but we can't always rely on being next to the thing we want to hack. Portable Server 3 could be really good. We do need to upgrade hacking twice for that, but we are going to a vault fairly soon, so we will get the money for it. This Crybaby is quite useful, but it is taking up space. This Neural Disruptor 2 may no longer be useful once we've got this Thermal Disruptor 1, but because this is a detention center, we're going to get another agent anyway. I think we should get this and this, if we can afford both. But we might come back to it once we've got the second agent, so that we have the inventory space. I think that's what we should do. We should come back to this, and also come back to Shopcats, in that case, to get rid of the Dynamo. So this is doing the same job as the Dynamo. We get rid of the Dynamo and get Data Blast instead. But we'll do that later. Okay, first things first, we need to take this guy out. We have the Thermal Disruptor installed. This is fine. Uses no power. We don't get to paralyze him yet, and he is only out for one turn. So we need to use someone else on this. This guy, we need to ping away. Otherwise, he'll come and see the pulse drone, which we don't want. We actually might not mind the pulse drone getting shot. We should probably ping this guy into this corner instead, though. Let's do that. I think it's only that guy that heard that, which is good. Let's see what's through this door. This means I won't be using the Buster Chip on this, which I'm probably okay with. We do need to return to this guy to pin him. This could be the objective. Of course, we've got these other two doors as well. I think I should use the cloak to get through this room. I guess it's not actually necessary. Could use a cloaking rig too. We get the emergency reserve next turn. I think we can put a parasite somewhere. I'm not sure where. But if it's free, then let's take this pulse drone. I guess it's going to be shot anyway. Or I should have hacked this back again, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. That would literally be free. This guy's seeing the door and now I can't close it. I should have closed the door first, then pinged him away. That would have been correct. And now I'm too late to take this, to turn this off. So the drone gets shot. Hopefully no one hears it. Let's carry this guy this way. and hope no one comes through this door, which is a bit of a hope. We can go on to... Oh, we don't have a gun. We will be able to bring someone through who has a gun, I think. At least. Ah! That's not what I wanted, is it?
What was that? Investigating.
Okay, I did not expect that in the slightest. That was a big surprise to me. I did not expect there to be a guy here. And I guess I could have worked that out by listening, couldn't I? Okay, now this is different. This is completely different. So I need to cloak here. I don't need to, technically, but I think it's a sensible thing to do, otherwise I'm just not getting through this door.
Damn it. They got away.
I can plant an EMP that hits him.
What was that? Investigating.
Investigating.
Let's take a look through this door.
What was that? Investigating.
So this guy knows about it. He's the captain, so we found our... Yeah, let's just take this now. I'm not going to be bothered with actually getting the maximum out of the guards that we can. Okay. So that's a lot of power. I can actually... No, I can't EMP both of these, so I'm not going to bother. That's 3 and 3. We are cloaked for 2 turns, so that's fine. I think what we're going to do is get both of these consoles. We're not going to open this door, but I can peek it. There's another guy behind the door who's also alerted. Great. So it's a good thing we're cloaked for the extra 10. We will be able to get through here. Yeah, I just did not consider the possibility of there being someone here, and he's Spec Ops with Armor 1 and will soon be Armor 2. Okay, what are we doing with Tony then? Maybe a shock trap? Yeah, why not? And let's get round here. I think we should stim to get this guy into safety. So this thing might start shooting more guards. This could become a problem. Now this has gone from bad to worse. We can wisp. So I could have wisped this guy at the same time, but I can at least wisp the captain. I think we wisp next turn when we have a chance to hit more things. Don't think I'm going to hit anything with a parasite at the moment.
Investigating.
Investigating area.
So they're not actually getting through this door yet. That's interesting. So I can steal from both of these guys. Let's do that now. Well, we can, easily. That's the captain. Well, we have stolen from him. I can steal from this guy. Let's take the pass card. and leave it on the floor. I could EMP now. Wisp wouldn't be too bad. Guess we're hitting quite a few new guards. Let's see what's through this door. Just a safe. 2 safes. That's good. We'll be able to paralyze next turn, won't we? Yeah, let's do this. So we're going to use both paralyzers on this guy. End our turn peeking because there's no reason not to. Tony has the chance to get all 4 of these safes over the next few turns. So we've got this pass card on the floor. We need to get through here. I could EMP these guys. We want to Wisp. So we know where they're all going. Let's plant an EMP to take out the heart monitors. That seems like it's worth doing. Because I might be having to take a lot of these guys out. And it also distracts them for the rest of this turn. If I do this door, I think I'm safer to do this. They'll notice the door, or someone will. Someone's looking this way. This guy is... Is he? Someone's looking this way. It's not this guy, it's not this guy, it's not this... Oh, it is this guy. So I could have actually closed this door in his face. And then it'd have kicked it in and then took out the captain. That would be quite funny, actually. But I think this sound happens afterwards and distracts him. So we're going to close this door. Come round here. We don't quite get to see that. That's unfortunate. I wanted to see the console. We also don't see who the agent is we're rescuing. Okay, I guess we end the turn here. I'm going to take this back for the boost. I think we should take this safe at least, because it may not be Tony that gets in here. We get the AP from this. I'm not going to do this one. I think it's actually better to have this thing shooting people, especially if their heart monitor's out. Yeah, so they're all interested in this square now. Okay, this goes down. The armor goes up. Shot. So we're going to take lots of hits on the alarm level. At least his heart monitor's out.
Incognita has detected
That
an
is
agent currently logged as MIA.
Prism, I think.
They would be an incredible asset if you can get them back on the team.
So I'm going to hammer this to get Prism as soon as possible. Let's rotate back to the orientation we were on, otherwise I'll disorient myself. This door isn't opened. It is Prism. She has the extra power every time a device is hacked, which is extremely good. Okay, this door's probably not noticed yet. So that's good. We can get up to here. Let's bring Prism up. I guess I should have handed some items over her. I think that's fine. I think no one's going to hear this. So we can bring Monster up to here. It's good to have vision. We want to use Olivia to paralyze. Again, because of the torque injectors. So he's now out for 9 turns as well, which is good. we will get into this safe. It's a good thing we don't have guards appearing on as the security levels go up. I think we actually want to put some parasites on things just to get the power from the emergency reserve. So I might actually just hack this safe and this one, and we'll use the EMP on this next turn. Sorry, the subdermal tools. So I'm glad we have another agent. We will get this next turn. That's fine. I'm glad we have the other agents. We'll get the things that we said we would get from here. I don't quite remember what they were, but they were worth getting. Let's end the turn here.
Hey.
No ammo on this gun.
This turret's compromised.
They'll be interested in this gun for a bit, though. So this gun won't shoot anyone else. So we didn't get this because of the dynamo. The dynamo happens first, I guess. Which is interesting to me. Because it would make much more sense if the dynamo happens second. These guys are all interested in this area. I think we got the pass card, which allows us this way through. So that's good. Unfortunately, there's no way from here to here. And Derek has his own teleporter. And of course we need to get Prism out, so hopefully we'll find a way to get past these guards. Maybe they become interested up here for no reason at all. Let's carry this. And I can pick this up and give it to Prism as well. I don't think we want to give her a weapon. This guy we haven't stolen from. Let's do that. Might be worth pinning this guy. This guy we've stolen from, that guy we've stolen from. So let's steal from this guy. I think we do want to pin him. Yoink. I'm going to assume there's no more people down here. That may be a very silly assumption, but we can go on to Overwatch just in case. It's not clear what these guys are going to do. I guess they just shoot this next turn and then don't move. We do need a way to get Prism out. We want to go via this server terminal so we can sell the dynamo. We're going to... Oh, it's the server terminal. The laptop, which generates power. That's right, I remember now. And let's pin both with Olivia. So these two safes we can get into fairly soon. After that, it's just a case of getting to the exit. Oh no, we need to find the MacGuffin. That should be down here then. Okay, let's pass the turn. So they both use their attack on this turret.
Turret down.
They're gonna run towards the turret. We have them both wisped, so we should know what they're doing this turn. It doesn't say where they are. This one's here and he's coming through. Okay, I don't want that to happen, really. I'm not very happy about that happening, especially if he's Spec Ops. Let's use Prism to pin this guy. He's the captain, so he's gonna go back up here. He doesn't have 180-degree vision. So the captain's returning this way. Prism will be fine here. Probably more fine here. For some reason, this was not showing the person I was dragging. That looks like an animation failure. Let's pin. That is cover, so this captain won't see me. Yes, please. Let's see what's through here. There's my MacGuffin, so we can EMP this. Okay, what are we doing with Tony? I can get through here. That's probably fine. We can get this other safe with... Oh, I've just noticed that there's this secure door here. So we do actually have a way to get through here. Not that it helps that much, but it might be easier. I guess this guy's coming here and this guy's going back, so this will actually be the safe route round. But if I open this door, then we have a way past. So what I need to do is get this safe, hide here, which should be possible. We can try to get into here. We won't be able to do that with Tony unless I use the cloak next turn. I don't want to use the cloak for that. But I can open this door. Prism has the pass card. But I can ferry it to Monster, so that's to Derek, so that's fine. We open this door, let them through. That should be safe. Except, I guess... Oh, hold on. I'm looking at this wrong. This guy's going to be here. So he may not even see this door. I need to know about that. We'll peek through this door next turn. This nanofab was blocking his last thing, so I thought it would be here facing the door. This changes a few things potentially. Also, we can just ping him away. Yeah, let's do that. Let's send him up there for now. That must be good. He'll be behind a locked door. Then it will take him some time to get away. Okay. So we need to go back via Shopcat. We need to go back via this nanofab. But all of this should be feasible. MacGuffin.
Well done, operator. Now get that cell back here. Incognito's living on borrowed time.
We can actually run here, which gets us through the door. This guy will hear it once, but that's fine. He won't hear us all the way to the door.
Investigating.
I do want to send Derek up here to get to the Shopcats. That door's open rather than locked. I can actually zap this guy. He doesn't have his heart monitor anymore. I can't zap him. Okay, that's fine. I could shoot him. No, I can zap him because I can actually reach him. If I hack something, that would be bad. I can hack this. That gives me 2 extra AP. And now can I run? No. If I hack this... Blowfish. Firewalls go up. That's fine, we've hacked basically everything. I'm absolutely fine with the firewalls going up. Just... yeah. Blowfish for 3. Not the best. But we do get extra AP for Derek, and now we can run. Which means I can actually get here this turn. So let's pick this up. We'll be very encumbered here. I think we want the cloaking rig too, and we want the portable server. Let's get rid of this stim. Not that useful to us. And we already have quite a lot of money, so we may be able to afford the hacking upgrades just automatically anyway. We want to get to this safe. And we want to leave via this exit, so let's do that. If I don't run, I can actually get up to here anyway. Yeah, so let's do it that way. So he's going to notice his friend. But that's fine. We get to the shopcat next turn. This guy will be here. We'll be able to shoot him on the way out. I don't want to... I guess I can do that. That's fine. And let's just do this for no reason. I think we should be out before it happens anyway. So this guy reaches his interest point. We'll want to know where he goes after that. I think this should be smooth from here, with the exception of getting Derek back where he should be. But we have this trick, because we gave the teleporter to Prism. So that's even that will work fine. We'll wait for this guy to go away rather than trying to distract him. So I can actually just teleport Derek away as soon as we've done this. Bye-bye Dynamo. Hello Data Blast. I think that's a good trade. Yeah, let's give one of the cloaking rig 2s here. She can't use it yet. That's fine. That's probably okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to open this door just yet, just in case this guy decides to change his patrol path for no reason. We should be out next turn, I think.
Investigating the area.
Assuming Prism can actually reach the exits. If she can't, then this will help. She can. That's fine. Ooh, so I think this is a success, even though we had a very silly thing here where I just got seen by a guard moving in front of this door, just didn't consider the possibility there was a guard here, where I probably should have known by listening to the sound. That got a lot of guards alerted. The mission became complicated, but the cloak made it possible to get in here, get Prism out. The guards were sufficiently distracted by this. We took out their heart monitors so the alarm didn't go up very much when they were shot. And the rest of it was, I think, not very dangerous. Okay, out we go. Transport beacon. Where is that there it is. Let's not leave that behind. That's the most valuable thing in the game. Yeah, I should have picked that up. It looks like we've only got those 2 enemies running around. Yeah, let's do this. Get my thingy back. And now we leave. Okay, here we go.
Recovery operation successful. Get that agent outfitted and prepped for the next mission.
You think we can do that?